Hey, it's Lisa from Sounds of NorCal, and I am here with Forrest Bailey. Welcome to the Sofa Sessions.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm fantastic. It's the best day ever.
Awesome. I love that. Well, it's St. Patrick's Day. The sun is shining, and we're having an interview, so this is great. So, tell me a little bit about who you are as a musician, what you like to play, and kind of what you've been doing recently in the Sacramento scene.
Okay. I've been focusing on the acoustic guitar for the last 2 years or so. I started with the electric guitar and was playing a lot of progressive metal and got tired of playing in my bedroom, so I decided to start trying to write a song instead of a guitar solo, and which led me to solo guitar. And through that, I started writing more music that was focused around the feeling of what I was producing, not just what sounded cool. And that has led me to all sorts of opportunities to play for more people.
That's awesome. So you're strictly a solo act.
Currently, yes.
Cool. Great. But you started much earlier. I read in your bio. You started at 10 playing a horn.
Yeah, I started playing music at 10 years old. I picked up the alto saxophone because, well, I wanted to play drums, but, no drums in the house.
Moms are like that.
Yeah, it was Dad.
Oh, dads too.
Yeah. But Mom was like, go for it. They're both very supportive of me, though. I started with alto saxophone, played that for a couple years, started noticing that if you actually practice something, you can get better at it. But no one ever showed me anybody like John Coltrane, so I found myself not really inspired. And also, at the same time, I discovered classic rock bands from my family, introducing me to like Jimmy Page was one of the first in Led Zeppelin that I was really into, and that kind of led me on the path of pursuing the guitar and started with electric, but switched over to acoustic.
Great influences, for sure. Awesome. So tell me about some experiences maybe from your life that might have informed you as a musician or influenced you or shaped you into the musician that you are today.
Yeah, I recall one particular time, it was like the first time I had ever tried to play out in front of people. It was busking at the Placer County Fair in Auburn, California. And I knew like one song, and I just played it on repeat because that's what I knew. I think it was "Swing Life Away" by Rise Against. Actually, I remember now specifically, and I made like $4, and I was like, oh my God, like people can let you they'll give you money for this. So I was very excited about that.
For $4.
Yes, I mean I'm still not in it for the money. But that was one of the first validating moments that I realized that, wow, this is not just something that I do for myself that I love to do, but it's also something that has an outwards effect and is moving other people as well. So that was one particular experience that really started drawing me into music.
Are you from a musical family?
No, I'm a mudblood.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
That is actually a Harry Potter reference.
Ah, I see. All right. Well, would you like to fill us in?
Yeah, so a mudblood is somebody who comes from a non-magical family to become a wizard. And so what I'm trying to say is none of my parents play music. It was just it's just something that seemed like a good idea. And first day I picked up the guitar, I knew that I was like, this is the thing. I don't know what it is yet, but I know I like it, and I'm going to do it a lot.
That's awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about your style. What do you like to play, and kind of your current. I don't want to say genre because I hate genres. You can't define something, but tell us if you can describe your style.
So I play what's called percussive fingerstyle music, which is instrumentally based. And the idea is that I'm producing the entire sound with percussion on the guitar as well as bass and melody at the same time. So there's a lot of sound coming out of one instrument. And I particularly enjoy the organic side of music where it's not not particularly straightforward in the way that like a lot of pop music has a very specific form. In this style, it really allows me to follow the sounds that I'm hearing and create these different soundscapes, really.
Soundscapes, I like that. So a little more on the jazz freeform style. I mean,
Yeah.
but not your style, but that's kind of that, like you said, just flowing with what the music, where it's taking you.
Right. Yeah, I try to. It really comes out as a journey. It's an experience each time that I'm playing. I feel like I'm going somewhere else. Like the whole world stops and it's just music.
Right. Do you have any particular finger stylists that you really look to for inspiration?
Yeah. John Gom changed my life. John Gom. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, John.
That's awesome.
I saw his video Passion Flower on YouTube and it just totally flipped my world. And through him, I also discovered players like Andy McKee and Antoine Nufor. Of course, my good friend Adrian Ballou. He's a local Sacramento guy, and he's a fantastic player.
One of our very favorites.
Yeah. And he really helped me get started in the style. I went from like, oh, this is kind of fun, to, oh, this is how you do it. And he really opened up some big doors for me musically. So I have him to thank for it as well.
That's awesome. So tell us about some shows we've got coming up. Do you have anything scheduled right now?
Yeah, the big one is March 26th. It's 7 to 9 p.m. at the Acoustic Den in Roseville, California. And it's going to be a very interesting night for music. We have my sister, who's a folk singer-songwriter, and then we have Curtis Riley. Jasmine Bailey is her name.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And we have Curtis Riley, who plays an 11-string bass, not like doubled up, but one individual. It's like fretboard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some of those instruments at NAMM, and I would love to witness that because I thought, how on earth does anybody play that giant thing? So,
Yeah, with both hands and 10 fingers. It's very similar to a Chapman stick.
okay, I don't know what that is either. Sorry.
It's a big fretboard with lots of strings.
Lots of strings.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of piano-like.
Yeah, more like that. Tapping and similar. Yeah. Cool. Well, that sounds like a fun show. Anything else?
That's the big one on the books right now.
And that's March 26th, you said?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then you are hosting an open mic night occasionally. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I host 2 different open mics, one at the Owl Club in Roseville on the second Thursdays of the month. Both of these are from 8 to 11 p.m.
Okay.
And I also do the Club Car in Auburn, California from the 3rd and 4th Thursdays of the month.
Very fun. Owl Club's one of our favorite too. And I was just at the Club Car for the Audio Mayhem show last Friday. That was a good time. That was a good time. It's fun. And met you there actually at the Club Car with the Heartbreak Time Machine the night they played. So really happy to have made your acquaintance, and want to thank you for being here. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people who are watching about yourself and what you're doing?
Yeah, so I guess my mission statement is I want to play more music for everybody, everywhere.
Great one.
Yeah. Just recorded a CD. I'm working on some more recordings as well. I have a 3-track demo CD that's available in hard copies or online as well.
Where online?
We're at noisetrade.com/ForrestBailey/Wanderlust.
Oh, great name. I love that.
Yeah, so a lot of the music, and one of the things that I really think a lot about is where else I would like to go. So this music oftentimes has a traveling feeling, like it's going somewhere. So
I like that. I feel that was the theme of today's interview. It kind of went somewhere. We started on a path, and it's been a great path in getting to know you, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for interviewing me.
You're welcome. All right, guys, that's the third sessions, Sofa Sessions, and we're very happy to have had Forrest here with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.